Hey guys, welcome back. All right, I'm just gonna jump into it. Today's video is not one I have been wanting to make, and I wasn't gonna make it, but Jeff said maybe if I recorded it, got my feelings out, because that's a good way for me to get my feelings out, that maybe I would feel a little bit better. And I think he's totally right. I'm gonna try to get through this video without crying, but I guarantee you it's not gonna work. So I don't even know where to begin. So Zakaya is almost 1.5 years now, and we always said that we wanted 3 to 4 kids and we want them all 2 years apart. And that has always been our plan. And I know that everything is in God's timing, not in our timing. So last month we decided to try for another baby, because if we would have tried, then the due date would have been only a couple days away from Zakaya's birthday, which is exactly what we wanted. We wanted them like super close, their birthday super close. And like all my friends and family and stuff know that I wanted our kids really close. So last month we started trying, and when we tried with Zakaya, we weren't even trying. We just, one day Jeff was like, hey, do you want to try? And I was like, sure. And then we got pregnant, and it was that simple. And I guess I just always thought that it was going to be super simple again, just because it was so simple and spontaneous last time. Like, I didn't even know anything about ovulation or like trying to get pregnant or anything. It was literally like, he was like, let's try. And I was like, okay. And then it happened. So last month, we decided to try. I have chronic migraines, so fun. I get migraines like really bad and almost daily. And when I was pregnant with Zakaya, they completely stopped. So for 9 months, I was migraine free, which was an absolute blessing. So last month we tried, and about 2 weeks after trying, my migraines had stopped. I had a week without migraines, so immediately I was like, oh my Lanta, I am 100% positive that I'm pregnant. Like, there's no way my migraines would be gone. Like, this is insane. And so I was just like super thankful, and I really just thought I was pregnant. Like, Jeff and I talked about it. We hadn't taken a test yet, but we swore I was pregnant. My period is 36 days, intervals. Like most people is 28. Mine's always been 36. So I have a little bit longer in between my periods. So last month I ended up getting my period a week early. Sorry guys. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't my period. And I say that just because I had really intense cramping in my lower abdomen, and I don't have any symptoms with my period typically. I don't get cramping or any of that stuff. I had really intense cramping for about 2 days, and I ended up having just sorry if I'm sharing too much, I ended up just having a lot more stuff than just my period come out. And when that happened, sorry guys. All I kept thinking is that I did something wrong. I don't understand why my body, couldn't make a baby, I guess. And it was just really hard. For the next, week or two, I feel like I just got really depressed. And I just felt really alone. And it's really hard because, I told my mom, and I told one of my friends, and I told Jeff, obviously, and we talked about it, but I guess no one, gets it. And I don't have any friends who have, gone through this or anything, so I just felt extremely alone. And I know everything is in God's timing, and, obviously it just wasn't meant to be last month, and so that's, totally fine. I'm learning to accept it, that it's gonna be in God's timing. But there's still all those fears that what if something is wrong with me, or what if he doesn't want me to have another kid? There's just all these really scary thoughts that go through your head. and it's really hard. It's like really hard because like you feel like you have no one to talk to. I guess the reason I really would just wanted to share this is because I feel so alone. And actually, about 20 minutes ago, I seen a video of a couple that I follow, and they thought they were pregnant, and they're not. And I guess it gave me a little bit of peace, I guess, to know that like we're not the only ones who have gone through this. Like I know so many people have had it so much worse. Like they've been trying for years or they still haven't, and we have Zekiah, like we have a baby. We have been so blessed, and he is just such a light in our world. I felt like God puts you through things for a reason. And although they might be horrible or not in your timing or not in the circumstances you want, that God puts you through those things for a reason. And I just feel like with having this happen and me just staying completely silent about it when I feel so alone, like that's not doing any good for me. And maybe if I just talk about it, it will help somebody else. So another reason I'm sharing this is because of what just happened a couple hours ago. So we are now 2 months into trying, and my period is officially late. I'm like, I think I'm 38 days past like my period interval. My migraines are gone. My ladies are hurting. I have mild cramping like down below, and I cramped really bad with Zekiah the first couple weeks. So I will just insert the video right now and show you guys. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, today is an exciting day. So currently Jeff and Zekiah are downstairs. We're doing this today. I am just gonna say a little prayer, and then we're just gonna go take it, and I'm gonna come chit chat with you guys for a couple minutes. Dear Jesus, I know everything is in your timing and in your will, Lord, but if you are ready and it is your time, Lord, I just ask that you bless my body. Whatever you have in store is best, so just please help me keep a peace of mind with that, Lord. I am already so blessed with the family I have, Lord. I look forward to what's in store. So please bless us, bless my body. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm really excited and really hopeful, but at the same time, I'm trying not to be like overly excited just in case. But I'm really hoping, so I think we should just check it. I don't think there's a line. I have another test, so I'm gonna go take one more, but I don't think there's a line there. So that was obviously what happened. I ended up turning off the camera and I went into the bathroom and I took 2 more tests. I took one that like came with my ovulation strips. It's like a pregnancy and ovulation, so I took one of those. And then I took another one of the ones I was taking. And I just had hope that maybe it was wrong. It's just really hard. I told Jeff this too, and he was like, don't feel like this. But this is how I feel, so I thought I would just share it. I feel like I disappointed Jeff, and I feel like I disappointed myself, because I feel like something is personally wrong with me. Like my period's late, like my body is cramping really bad, so like what is wrong with me? And I know that there might be nothing wrong. It's just how I feel right now. And it's just really hard. I wasn't sure if I was gonna post this video or not, and I'm still not sure. Obviously, if you're watching this, then I posted it. Ultimately, I know that everything is in God's timing, and we will have a baby when He is ready for us to have a baby, and I need to accept that. I think it's just really hard in the process of accepting that, with not letting the intrusive thoughts come in that make me think that something's wrong with me. It's just really hard because almost everybody I know knows that we wanted a 2-year age gap. So everybody keeps asking us like, oh, are you pregnant? Or are you guys trying again? Or yada, yada, yada. And I know it's just out of pure excitement. And like, I ask the same thing to other people, and I guess I shouldn't, because I didn't realize how difficult it could be. I so badly just want to like tell everybody I'm pregnant and be excited. But instead, every time I think about it, I just get really sad. And it's really hard. So, with all of that said, you guys having to deal with my crying, I apologize. I guess I just wanted, I don't know. I want to just not feel so alone through all of this. Never in my life would I want anybody else to go through this, but I guess it would just be really nice to hear that I'm not alone, because I feel really alone. I called Jeff up here from work. I took your advice and talked to them about it. And I cried, and I keep crying. I'm still crying.
It's okay. I know it's tough, but you'll get through it.
We'll get through it. Woo! Why am I crying again?
No.
I keep thinking I'm done crying, but I start back up. So I guess, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
You're feeling okay? Okay.
Just a little bummed out, for sure. We'll make it work. It'll happen in time.
I think the hardest part about all of this is that we didn't try with Zakaya. Like,
Easy.
we really didn't try with him. So I think the fact that like now we're trying,
maybe that's what's making it harder.
Yeah, and it's like new territory for us. And everybody knows I'm such a planner. like down to what I want my kid's birthday to be. Like, that's how much of a planner I am.
And your plan's been thrown off.
My plan has been thrown off, so it's been very difficult. And I know it's all in God's timing. Like, it'll be fine. Like, there's a reason it's not now. But.
And he showed you that video for a reason. It just came out today too, right?
Yeah, he just showed me a YouTube video. I mentioned that earlier too. Yeah. Showed me a YouTube video that, like, I needed to hear. Which, like, crazy timing. Like, it literally came out 3 hours ago. Like,
not a coincidence.
Like, when we were going through what we were going through. It is not a coincidence. It is God. Firm believer. I think it's just hard, like, saying, like, oh, it's all in God's hand and it's all in God's timing. When, as a human, like, I want it to be in my timing and, like, my vision. Like, I need to, like, scrap that. And it's hard to scrap it. Like, every time I say, like, it's in God's timing and it's in God's hands, and that's fine. And I am thoroughly okay with that. But I still, like, mentally, like, cannot get myself to, like, actually be okay with it. Because, like, I want it in my head. I think the hard part right now is just that a lot of my friends and a lot of, like, people around me are pregnant right now. And so I think it's really hard, especially because with all of them being pregnant, then people assume I'm pregnant. And it's like, I want to be. So, that's where we're at.
Apparently.
That's where we're at, guys. So, if anybody has any motivational quotes, wonderful Bible verses,
advice,
anything, drop it in the comments below. I guess my whole point of making this video is just, I have felt so alone, and I told you I'm gonna cry again.
You're not alone.
Please. I don't know. I'm just hoping that sharing maybe I hope nobody else is going through this, but if anybody else is going through this, I hope this video comes upon them just like the video that I watched came upon me, and that like it just helps you feel reassured, because I keep saying it, but it is in God's timing. It's in his plan, and if you just like let it go, it'll happen when it happens. So I need to take my own advice.
Pretty much.
Moral of the story. Anyways, so that is it. We just wanted to share a little update with you guys, because I know a few people have been wondering when we're gonna have another baby. So I hope this clarifies. We are working on it. In God's timing. Yeah. So without further ado, because I'm not pregnant, guys, we have an exciting thing planned for this weekend, which you guys will have to stay tuned to see the video. I wasn't gonna go do it. Are you yawning right now? I wasn't gonna go do it if I was pregnant, but now that I'm not, I'm gonna go do it. So you guys will see a video on that soon, so stay tuned. And then we have a trip coming up in a couple of weeks, which I'm super excited for, and it is much needed. So
sounds good.
Yeah. All right. We will talk to you guys later.
See you soon.
Thanks for watching. God bless you all. That was hard to make, but I feel better.